Well, good morning. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm just going to do a quick comparison video of the two hand grinders that we currently have at our house. I got the 1Zpresso X Pro S that I've had for a couple of years. Really like it. Grinds great. Typically have this one set for use on our AeroPress. We have another electric grinder that we use for our espresso machine. Well, lately my wife has decided that she wants mostly decaf for her lattes, so I've been setting the electric grinder for her decaf because she has that every morning, and I've been mostly doing AeroPress. But you know what, I like to have a latte every once in a while, but I don't like having to switch between beans. I like to have it set, our electric grinder set for the bean that we're going to be using every day, and I like to have one set just for the AeroPress. And so we decided to look into getting another grinder, and there's a company that was having a special on this Turin. This is the Turin H63 grinder on Amazon. It was like 69 bucks, which is crazy ridiculous. I think this one, when I bought it, was like 135 bucks. This is typically listed at about that same price, about 135, 140 bucks. But at that time they were running a special. It was 69 bucks. I just looked today on Amazon. This is still like $99 on Amazon. So price was great, so we went ahead and got it. So I'm going to just talk about some things that, the differences, likes and don't likes. First of all, you can just see size difference. So the capacity of the Turin is like at least double the capacity of the 1Zpresso. But I do like the small compact size. The 1Zpresso, the handle can fold down, so for travel it folds up nicely. That is a great feature. The Turin doesn't have that capability, so for travel, either you have the arm sticking out, or you have to take this off, which then leaves your everything inside open to the elements. So I do like compactness for travel. The Presso, I really like that. Now the Presso, the cup, dosing cup, it screws on and off. So it's very solid. No worries there. The Turin has a magnetic attached cup, which I'm still getting used to. It's easy on, easy off, kind of like that part. You just kind of get used to that down there. But the biggest thing is grind. So that's the most important. So the 1Zpresso has a 40 millimeter conical burr, and the Turin has a 63 millimeter conical burr. So right now I have the same amount of beans in each one, and we're just going to compare the effort it takes to grind those beans, and take a little bit of look at the quality of the grind, see if there's any difference there. So start with the Presso, and we're just going to count the number of turns it takes to grind that amount of beans. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 47. So 47 turns to get those ground. So now let's try the Turin. Again, the one thing I don't necessarily like about the magnetic attaches. Sometimes it feels like it's a little wobbly. It's like it's gonna fall off. It hasn't yet, but you gotta watch how you hold it, whether you hold above it or on it. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 61, 62, 4, 65, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7, 2, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 84, 85, 86, 87, 8, 9, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 5, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 102, 104. 104 turns to get the same amount of beans ground. So significantly more cranks of the handle to get the same amount of ground. Now, this does turn a little bit easier, but like more than twice as many turns of the handle. And I tell you, if I'm doing a full amount for a double shot of espresso, it's more like 120 turns or something like that. I don't have that full amount in here. So yeah, you do get a little bit of workout, a little bit of exercise doing it with these manual ones, but the 1Zpresso takes half as many or so, turns to get the same amount ground with a smaller burr, which I guess I don't really quite get that. I would think that the larger burr is going to grind faster. But anyway, let's take a little bit look at the grind. Compare the grind quality a little bit. 1Zpresso looks great. Now, one thing that the Turin has is it's got this base here that can be a dosing funnel. So this can sit right down into your portafilter, and it's got this little thing here in the middle that lifts out. So you can put that into your portafilter like that and wiggle that little deal, and it drops your grounds right into your portafilter. So, hey, that's kind of a slick feature. Works well. Is it necessary? No, but hey, it's nice. I'll give it that. So the grounds will really look and feel just right about the same. I just got them set so they'll pull a shot very similar. So there's really nothing I can tell just looking at the grounds and how they feel. Pretty, very, very uniform on both grinders. Excellent quality from both grinders. So that's not really, an issue of one over the other. Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to, say that there's one is that much better than the other. I mean, they're different. But if you can get the Turin right now for, man, that price is fabulous. You are going to have to work a little bit more to get your grind in the mornings. So that may be a big deal. I mean, I definitely notice the difference. And I like being able to get my grind done in 20 seconds rather than, almost a minute or something like that when I'm making my coffee. I don't want to work that hard in the morning. So my preference over these two, I would have to go with the 1Zpresso, and I like that I can fold it up, and it can package, you know, really small. I don't believe this model, for whatever reason, the X Pro S is still being made. But it's, you can still find them out there, but they have new models that are, you know, similar price, that have similar features, just upgraded a little bit. But you know, I find the adjustability on both of them is really nice. The Turin does have a lot more, you know, actually marked numbers on there, so you can really dial in and know what number you're sitting on, whereas the 1Zpresso just has 5 numbers on there, and then there's more stops in between, but they're not really marked. So being able to move and switch between sizes or grinds is a little bit more difficult with the 1Zpresso, which is why I like to have one that I set for a specific use. And then you know, with those of you who do espresso a lot, you know, you're still going to do some tweaking here and there, just to get your espresso to come out, all depending on, you know, weather and humidity. All those things affect how your grind is each day. So you're still going to have to do some tweaking on either one for espresso. But what I'm likely going to end up doing is setting up this one. Yeah, a little bit in debate yet, because I'd probably like to rather set up this one for the espresso, because the finer grind is going to take more, you know, more work than the coarser grind for the AeroPress. And if I'm gonna have to, you know, so I'd rather have the coarser grind on the Turin, and the espresso grind with the Zpresso. But I like to have the AeroPress for portability, and this is the one that's most portable. So yeah, I haven't decided what I'm going to do there, but anyway, that's my findings on these two that I have. Make any comments or ask questions below, and I'll be happy to respond to those. And please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.